All right, back on trail. Today is a big day because I am hiking up to McAfee Knob, which is one of like the iconic spots on the trail. So excited for that. Had a great time also at Four Pines Hostel. I stayed there for THRU-r. Got some gear. So I feel like my pack's a little bit heavier now, but I feel more prepared for if it gets colder again. And then of course I have my working tent. How cool is McAfee Knob? I'm headed over to Tinker Cliffs now. But at the Knob, I saw a volunteer hiking out, and he was right by the overlook. And I was like, is there anybody over there to like take my picture? Just because I'm hiking solo and I don't have anybody. And he was like, oh, I'll turn around and take photos of you. I'm good at that. That's what I do. So his name is Bill. Thank you, Bill, for taking my photo on McAfee Knob. I think I'll maybe show you one or two of them. Still heading up to Tinker Cliffs. Nice view. All these really cool rocks at Tinker Cliffs. Hi! They're huge. Look at that. They're big, I guess maybe granite boulders? Looks like granite to me. Huge. And then just like, almost like big blocks of granite stacked up on each other. Gonna be a good day today. I pretty much have a full resupply until a town called Glasgow, but I am dropping into Daleville today. The trail goes like right through the main area where there's like a Kroger, some restaurants, so I'm gonna supplement a little bit my resupply at the Kroger and probably get some food. Looks like we got some blackberries. Little baby ones. Can't wait until they get ripe. Stopped into Daleville, had some barbecue, talked to some of the locals. Everybody sees my pack and I was like, oh, are you through hiking? Are you solo? Be safe. Really nice people. You can hear the road, it's so loud, like right next to me. This is why I get a little bit of anxiety when I go into town, because it's so quiet out in nature, and then you get all of these really loud sounds. So I'm very sensitive to sound these days, but Daleville was great. I went to a coffee shop, got some Wi-Fi. Now, it looks like thunderstorm. So luckily I only have 5 more miles until the next shelter. And my tent works, so not too worried about that. I think it's gonna be on and off, but. Well, this is sad, but this is cool. PSA, everybody. Jack. Just got my food bag, and it is a very cloudy morning. I feel like I set up my camp in a cloud. I'm taking my time this morning. I usually break camp at about 7:30 every morning, but I think it's like 8 right now. So this stretch from Four Pines Hostel to Glasgow, I didn't realize that the last 10 miles is closed completely to camping due to aggressive bear activity. So I have to kind of change my plans. I'm doing lower mileage the next 2 days than I thought. Originally, I was planning to camp pretty close to the road, maybe like 3 miles from the road or something, and then get a hitch in. But now I can't camp before 10 miles. So I'm going to do 20 today. So I'm taking my time. Just got my food bag, and I'm probably going to snack a little bit. Wait to hike. It's a little miserable out there right now, so I might wait it out a little bit. About 5:30, did about 20 miles, and I am the only one at this shelter. I think this is the first time this has ever happened to me. It is a dry shelter, so there's no water source. There's my tent. So that might be why. And the weather was kind of bad yesterday according to the apps and weather reports. I didn't get any rain at all. So I think that prevented people from hiking out yesterday. And mileage wise, this is a little bit, I think, odd for people who are doing kind of like 13 to 15 miles a day, which is a lot of people on this trail. So I am alone. We'll see if that is still the situation, but it's already 6, and people usually set up their tents and stuff at 5 or whatever. So I think I might be the only one here for the night. Misty morning, but it looks like the sun's peeking out today. Yay. PSA for anybody who truly believes that Virginia is flat. it ain't. Whew. The sun is out. Headed into Glasgow today. It's a smaller town, but it's been about 5 days, so I thought this would be a good place to stop in. A lot of people are stopping in Buena Vista. I think it's a little bit bigger, but mileage-wise, I think I like this better for myself, because then I can just do another 5-day hike to Waynesboro, where I have quite a few things being shipped. So replacement shoes. I'm getting new topos. I really am liking these topos. I think I'm on 600 miles on these now, and there's like hardly any rips. The front toe area is a little bit, but this is boding well compared to other brands that I've used. So I'm really into the topos. So yeah, I'm getting a couple of replacement pieces of gear in Waynesboro. Apparently I'm about to go across the longest footbridge on the AT. It's 1,000 feet, and it's called the James River Bridge. Quick pit stop in Glasgow yesterday. I didn't get too much footage just because it was kind of quick, and I was talking with the hikers and being in the moment. So something cool though is they started a little bonfire in the backyard, and they're gonna keep it lit until they start getting Katahdin photos from hikers. So hopefully they can keep that up. That's kind of their goal. But yeah, it was a great stay. I stayed at Stanimals Hostel. There's one in Glasgow and one in Waynesboro. So I'm also staying at the one in Waynesboro. And yeah, everybody there was really great, including the people who work there. So shout out to Freedom and Spotter. Awesome. They made us pancakes in the morning, nice bunks, some food to purchase, ice cream. They actually give away free ice cream. The pancakes also come with the deal. So definitely recommend if you're going through there, staying with them. So for the past couple of days, I've been questioning whether there's a fire around, and a lot of people were like, no, this is just how it is. But I got word that there are fires in Canada, and this might be from those really bad fires. I guess multiple started at the same time. So that's the news I have right now. So I'm guessing that's why it's so hazy out here. Another tent site to myself. like I'm back in California. Lots of smoke. It smells a little like smoke too. I think I mentioned that before. Huh. Good morning. So, stayed at the Priest shelter last night, and this morning I'm going down something called, they call it the Priest. So it's just this really intense stretch. Luckily I'm going down. Apparently for Sobos, going up is way more intense. So I'm going down. But I think it's like a 2-mile stretch that's pretty steep. So I'll be going down that soon. And what a beautiful day today. It's a little windy, a little smoky still, but there were beautiful views back there from something called the Ledges. Well, the Priest terrain is not as bad as I thought, luckily. A little steep at the top, but now it's kind of flattening out a little bit. But I do have a big climb coming up once I get down the Priest. Today and headed into Waynesboro.